So analysis would be supporting and assisting the coaches and playing staff to maximise their potential on a game day, throughout the week, preparing them and assisting them where they need clips, preparing for meetings, reviews of training, etc.
We'll prepare everything for the team and the coaches for the review. So whatever we've decided over the weekend might be the important points or the important clips, and we kind of gather that together as a coaching team, ready for our meeting, whatever that is in the day. After that, there'll kind of be some individual unit meetings, so we break some stuff down more for specific groups. And then last thing of the day, we'll kind of get out and get onto the field. Those that can train will train, and the analysts will get out there and film it, get back in and review it. That's a Monday. Tuesday, we look forward to the opposition. Wednesday, day off. Thursday, we kind of polish everything we've been working on first few days. And then Friday, just be like a light day into the weekend for the game. Then analysts kind of just supporting or trying to get some information into whoever needs it throughout the week.
So we all have an individual area that we'll look at, but then we collaborate together to come together when we preview for the coaches. So there's been a collaboration between the three of us to come up with what our messages are to give to the coaches. You've definitely got to take context into some of the stats, and for me they're quite a good guide to them where to go look in the video, and sometimes the stats back up what you're seeing and other times they don't, so then we can ask more questions as to why they don't back up what you're seeing.
We get very comprehensive information on what normally like the last 3-4 games of what, for example, this week Saints have been doing. So for me specifically, I look at like their line out attack, their line out defence, how they've been defending, how they've been attacking, what options they prefer to drive off, those kind of little bits of information that then gear us to prep for the week. And then a bit wider from line out, we look at clearly how their attacking shape is, how they defend. It's kind of just like classic strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats that we see within their setup and what we can expose and what we need to make sure we're tight on.
There'll always be a part of the review which will be based on statistics or elements of the game that we can quantify, and if there are those bits, then that'll obviously fall on us. Then parts of the game plan will also be down to us to analyse as analysts, but some of that will just be clips or conversation, like you said, between us and the coaches. So we'll be talking over the weekend, during the game, after the game, as to what is necessary for the players to see on a Monday morning, or what story we want to tell, or what are the important bits.
It allows you to clearly mentally and physically prep through the week. So like mentally you can literally see the option that you're going to be presented with on a weekend and how you would combat it, and then you can go out here and physically prepare as well, and you get the non-23 also on board with the whole thing, and they run those options and they run those shapes, and we get good reps at defending it.
Each angle gives you something different perspective. The drone is huge, it's a really useful tool, but having that elevation to get the other angles is just as crucial. It potentially picks up something a lot closer in that the drone isn't picking up, and vice versa. You can go wide to see what's happening on the drone. So yeah, having multiple angles is really useful.
The drone gives us, it just gives us the ability to see so much like space. We can see what's happening in the front line, we can see where the spaces are in the backfield, we can see absolutely everything. So especially for the coaches, if they sometimes are really in the midst of it on the field, they then go back with the view where they can see everything. They're just able to pick up different bits that they might not be able to see in the moment. I think for players and coaches, it's just a real good opportunity to look at it from a different angle, really.
I think there'll often be moments in training that you'll forget. So everyone will come out of training and go, that bit was good, wanted to improve on X or whatever, and then you actually come away and you go, oh, I'd forgot about that opportunity, I didn't even see that thing. So you see more than you did through your own two eyes during the session, so it helps you grow as a team, and it also helps us to clearly look at the whole picture together the next day and where we can get better.
Why is it important? I think the ability to objectify things is always going to be important. It gives people clarity on what has happened or what might happen, so that's always just going to be a part of anything. I think that will continue to grow. How has it changed? All the little bits around tech has just improved so much that it actually just makes our lives a lot easier. So a lot of the things that we used to do 8-10 years ago either took a long time, or it was slow, or maybe it wasn't as effective or impactful. Nowadays, with technology ever improving, we have different ways to get information to players that's more effective, or will enhance their learning, or gives us a better, opportunity to do something. It just, everything's a little bit smarter and quicker. So just playing along with where tech is kind of quite cool.